Stand by for Space Cadet in 30 seconds.
Kellogg's Raisin Bran has a secret. Kellogg's Raisin Bran has a secret.
Yes, Kellogg's brings you the secret of a more delicious breakfast treat. It's new, it's wonderful. It's Kellogg's Raisin Bran, both fruit and cereal, all in one box. You get plump, tender raisins dipped in honeycomb, along with delicious gold and crisp bran flakes. So try the new fruit and cereal combination. Get Kellogg's Raisin Bran, because
Kellogg's Raisin Bran has a secret.
And now, Kellogg's Corn Flakes, the cereal that helps you have more punch till lunch, invites you to rocket into the future with Tom Corbett, Space Cadet.
Stand by to raise ship. Blast off -5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0!
As rolling rockets blast off to distant planets and far-flung stars, we take you to the age of the conquest of space with Tom Corbett, Space Cadet.
It is close to midnight when a lone figure in the trim uniform of a space cadet enters a dimly lit street shelter to wait for an air cab. The place is deserted, and as the young man settles himself on one of the benches, he looks at his watch anxiously. After a few moments, a small ferret-faced man sidles in from the street and eyes the cadet furtively.
Oh, did you have a light, mate?
Huh? Oh, no, I'm sorry, I haven't.
Hey, you're from Space Academy, aren't you?
Yes, sir. Cadet Tom Corbett.
Yeah, I thought I recognized the uniform, but I always heard they were pretty strict about letting cadets out on the town.
So I'm on a weekend leave.
Tell me something. You cadet fellas ever get out into space much?
Oh, sure. We go on cruises all the time.
You know, I'm a spaceman myself.
You are?
Uh-huh. Deep spacer. And all the way to Sirius. Ever been that far, Corbett?
No, not yet.
Why don't you go in for a commercial flight in merchant ships? Pays good, and they need experienced hands. Need 'em bad.
I guess they do, but I want to stay at the academy.
In the old days, if they needed a space hand for a voyage and they couldn't hire one, well, they just grab one.
You mean some of the ship's actually Shanghaied crew members?
Now and then, if a fella happened to have special qualifications like you have, mate.
Hey, what's up? Stop!
Well, mate, I hope they don't wait up for you at Space Academy, because you're going to be missing a long, long time.
Take it easy, lad. Take it easy.
Hey, where am I? And who are you?
I'm Jim Harris. You're aboard the Constellation.
The Constellation? Look, I don't know exactly what happened or how I got here, but I've got to get back to the academy by midnight. Tonight, Sunday.
Sunday?
Oh, what's so funny?
Well, this is already Monday. It's 0700 Earth time.
07. But my leave, I've got to... Say, what happened to my uniform?
What uniform?
My academy uniform. Don't you understand? I'm a space cadet.
Space cadet? Hey, you must have had a worse bump than I thought you had.
Stop stalling. I'm Tom Corbett of Space Academy. Now, I want to know who took my uniform and put me in these dungarees, and how did I get here?
Well, if I were you, son, I'd just relax and have a bite of breakfast. You've got work to do.
What are you talking about?
You're a member of this ship's crew. We blasted off last night, and we're headed for deep space.
Great jumping Jupiter, I've been Shanghaied.
That's right. And you might as well make up your mind to one thing. You ain't gonna see Space Academy for a long, long time.
There's action ahead for Tom Corbett, all right. You know, fellas and girls, an exciting adventure is apt to pop any minute around Space Academy. That's why a space cadet keeps himself supplied with quick energy food. So for morning chow at Space Academy, you can bet there's a box of Kellogg's Corn Flakes on every table.
That's right, all you future space cadets, boys and girls. Morning chow always means Kellogg's Corn Flakes time to us. And how we go for 'em here at Space Academy. The trick is to get to the table before that box is empty. And you don't want to lose any time getting at those Kellogg's Corn Flakes. Let me tell you, they help you make a quick blast-off because Kellogg's Corn Flakes are quick energy food.
You heard what Astro had to say, so tomorrow morning and any morning, pour yourself a big bowl full of those golden sweet, crisp, and tender flakes. You'll be helping yourself to more punch till lunch. More punch till lunch. More punch till lunch with Kellogg's Corn Flakes.
As the rocket ship Constellation hurtles through the cold blackness of space away from Earth, Tom Corbett regains consciousness to find himself clad in space dungarees instead of his cadet uniform, and learns from Harris, a crew member, that he has been Shanghaied, and that he is now bound for deep space. Now Tom angrily paces the deck of the crew's quarters.
Listen, Harris, who is the captain of this ship?
A fellow by the name of Pickering. You ever hear of him?
No.
You will.
By the rings of Saturn, he'll hear from me. I'm going to demand that this ship be put back to Earth and this man Dawson arrested.
Hey, now look, son, I feel sorry for you, and that's a fact. But you're in this now, and you won't find any way to get out.
What I will see.
Hey, listen. If there was a way out, don't you think I'd take it myself?
You mean you were Shanghaied, too?
Yeah, more or less. Hey, watch it. This must be Dawson.
All right, you space rats. Turn to.
You're the guy.
What?
You're the one who Shanghaied me.
Huh? What's the matter with this kid, Harris? Acceleration getting him?
Listen, Dawson, you're going to turn this ship back to Earth. You have no right to take me out.
Damp your tubes. Who do you think you're talking to? What's your name, anyhow?
You know my name, Tom Corbett. I'm a space cadet.
Is that right? Well, glad to meet you. My name's Commander Arkwright.
Now listen, Dawson.
You listen, mister. Your information. The papers you signed read George Stevenson, and that name's good enough for me. Now turn to and be quick about it.
I didn't sign any papers. Take me to the captain.
The captain?
Yes, I want to talk to the captain.
Oh, you do?
I've got a right to talk to him.
Hey, look, son, better let it
Let
ride.
him finish, Harris. He'll talk himself right into the brig.
We'll let the captain decide about that.
Okay, if you're so set on it, I'll take you up to the control deck right now.
Now, that's more like it.
You can have your talk with Captain Pickering. Only don't say I didn't give you fair warning.
Captain Pickering, Dawson committed a crime in bringing me aboard this ship. You've got to take me back.
Lad, I don't like space lawyers on my ship, and I don't like bellyachers either. Now stow the chatter and get below.
But I'm a space cadet. You've got to take me back.
This is insubordination, mister.
All I'm asking is that you let me contact Commander Arkwright at the Academy. He'll verify my story.
That's enough, Mr. Dawson. Take this man below and put him in the brig.
Yes, sir. Come on, you.
No, I'm not leaving the bridge until you let me call the Academy. I'm not going to be...
Maybe that'll show you who's running this ship. Now, Dawson, take him below and lock him up.
Commander Arkwright here.
Lieutenant Saunders reporting, sir.
Oh, yes, Saunders. Any word on Corbett yet?
No, sir, none.
12 hours over leave. Can't believe this of Corbett. He was always a most efficient cadet. But this is serious.
Yes, sir. Captain Strong has a request to make, sir.
What is it?
Cadets Astro and Manning, Corbett's roommates, are worried about his disappearance. They've asked permission to investigate.
What do they want to do?
They know their roommate's habits, sir. They're sure something happened to him, and they want to check on his activities. Captain Strong requests that they be granted permission.
Very well. You may tell Strong they may be relieved of duty for the rest of the day.
Aye, aye, sir.
And you may also tell Captain Strong that when Corbett is found, he will be disciplined severely.
Who's there?
Oh, it's me, matey. I brought you some lunch.
Oh, well, thanks, Harris.
Are you feeling all right, Tom?
Yes, no thanks to the captain, though. Listen, Harris, you said you'd give anything to get off this ship yourself.
Yeah, I would. But you can't buck Pickering and Dawson.
Well, maybe we can. I got a look at the navigation chart when I was on the control deck. On our present course, we crossed the orbit of Venus.
That's no secret. We put in at Venusport for fuel and supplies before blasting off to deep space.
That's our answer, then. We'll be there in a few hours.
Sure we'll be there. And you'll be here, locked in the brig the whole time.
Not if you'll help me.
Help you? How?
When we land at Venusport, watch your chance and slip open the bolts on that door. I'll get out and find the port commander.
Well, then what?
He'll arrest Pickering and Dawson, and the ship won't be given clearance to leave Venus.
Oh, I don't know. If they ever caught me...
As long as you have the run of the ship and keep quiet about it, we can't fail.
All right, Tom, I'll do it.
Good for you. Now take the tray back and act as though nothing has happened.
Yeah, right you are.
Just a minute, Harris.
Mr. Dawson,
Stay right where you are.
I was just going to take this tray back to the galley.
It can wait. You know, Harris, I didn't think you were so stupid.
Stupid, sir?
Didn't you think we'd have the brig rigged with a telecam?
Great galaxy, then you heard every word we said.
Yes, and saw you, too.
Oh, no.
So you were planning to jump ship, Mr. Harris.
No, he wasn't going to desert.
And he was going to help you, which is the same thing. So you two don't leave this brig until we've blasted off from Venus. After that, the captain will have plenty of time to figure out what kind of hooks to throw into you. And believe me, they'll be rough.
Well, Saunders, any report on Corbett yet?
Only one from Captain Strong, sir. He's checked the passenger and crew manifests of every ship that has blasted off since Sunday. Corbett's not on any of them.
Anything else?
Yes, sir. Cadets Manning and Astro request permission to continue their investigation on off-duty hours.
Very well. But I want Corbett's listing changed from overleave to AWOL. Notify all Earth Police to that effect at once. We've got to find him fast.
Give me a hand with this bunk, Harris.
What are you doing, Tom?
Trying to rip it away from the bulkhead. Come on.
Are you crazy? Dawson is probably watching every move we make.
Don't you think I know it? There. I'm getting it loose. Now, come on. Pull.
Okay.
There. And there's the telecam lens. I thought so.
Hey, what are you doing? Tom, you kicked it out.
Of course. Now he can't watch us.
You're out of your mind. That'll bring him running.
Maybe that's what I want him to do.
Those are the braking rockets. We're decelerating for the landing.
I know. Which means we've got to work fast. Once we take off from Venus, we might as well be dead.
I'd like to know what you expect to do locked in this brig.
We're not going to be locked in here long.
Oh, somebody's at the hatch. It's Dawson, I guess.
All right, you two. Stay back against the bulkhead.
You didn't lose any time getting here, did you, Dawson?
What's the idea of kicking out the telecam lens?
To make you come in here. I want to talk to you.
Real smart kid, aren't you? Well, I'm here. Talk.
How about a deal, Dawson?
Deal? Huh? What kind of a deal can you make?
When you Shanghaied me, you were under Captain Pickering's orders, weren't you?
So what?
Just this. The Solar Guard will catch up with Pickering sooner or later. And when they do, you'll be as guilty as he is.
What are you driving at?
If you'll get us off this ship at Venusport, I'll recommend leniency with the Solar Guard. You helped us, so you might even get off scot-free.
Don't hand me that.
The kid's talking sense, Dawson.
There's no risk for you, because even if the idea doesn't work, we won't give you away.
Well, how am I supposed to string you loose?
All you have to do is leave this hatch unlocked when we land on Venus. We'll do the rest.
What's in this for me?
I just told you. It's your chance to get out from under the captain's thumb. You'll be a free man again, Dawson.
Ah, no. I won't stick my neck out unless you make it worth my while.
All right. Maybe this will change your mind.
Huh? Your watch?
It's not an ordinary watch. It's platinum, worth a lot of money. If you help us, it's yours.
Give it here.
Hey, wait, Tom. Not until he promised.
I said hand it over.
All right. Here.
Not a bad watch at that. Thanks, mate.
Now hear this. Approaching Venusport. All hands to landing stations. All hands to landing stations. On the double.
Hey, I gotta go topside.
Wait, Dawson. Will you help us?
I'll think it over.
What did I tell you, Tom? We've been on the ground for over 3 hours now.
How much longer before we blast off again, Harris?
15 minutes.
Well, there's still time. Dawson may come back.
Not him. He tricked you.
If I could only contact the port commander.
Well, shaking that hatch won't do you any good.
Jumping Jupiter. Harris, come here.
Yeah, what's the matter?
Look, this hatch isn't bolted.
Well, I'll be...
Dawson kept his word.
But I sure had that guy pegged wrong.
Now, which way is the auxiliary airlock?
Down the companionway and to the left.
Well, then come on. With any kind of break, we'll be off this ship in 2 minutes.
Go ahead, Tom. Nobody spotted us.
They're all busy with the loading. Easy, Harris. Stay behind the stabilizer until we're sure of our bearings.
This blasted Venus mist. You can't see a thing.
Just as well. Then no one can see us. The administration tower ought to be south of here. Come on.
Hey, you better cut over this way, Tom. There'll be guards at the landing tower.
Right.
All right, you two. All or I'll shoot.
It's Dawson.
Turn around, get your hands up.
He double-crossed us, the dirty space rat.
If you didn't have that gun, Dawson, I'd knock your ears off.
Know it. Your deserters caught red-handed jumping ship. I've got every right to blast you, and I think I will.
Looks like somebody got some big ideas today. And fellas and girls, here's another big idea. Give Mom the surprise of her life. Get her the big, colorful 10-piece baking set Kellogg's Corn Flakes is offering. She'll thank you 1,000 times. You bet your boots, because this baking set is so handy, so useful, it actually makes baking fun. Listen to all you get. The most up-to-date mixing bowl, 4 measuring spoons, all held together so they won't get lost, 4 cookie cutters, and a special bowl scraper. Your eyes will pop when you see the bright, sparkling colors. Sunshine yellows, cherry reds, brilliant greens. They sure will dress up Mom's kitchen. And the mixing bowl is amazing. Made of the newest plastic, so lightweight and flexible, it's easier for Mom or you to handle. Also, absolutely unbreakable. You can even wash it in hottest water. And wait till you see those cookie cutters. Such keen, sharp edges, and such fun. You'll cut cookies to look like hearts, clubs, spades, and diamonds. Mom will thank you, too, for that bowl scraper. Great for beating, scraping, folding. Best of all, you get all 10 pieces of this baking set for less money than the bowl alone would cost. It's a great bargain, and a great way to surprise Mom. Just do this. Send 50 cents in the tops from any 2 boxes of Kellogg's Corn Flakes to Kellogg's, Box 926, Toronto, Ontario. That's the top from any 2 boxes of Kellogg's Corn Flakes, and 50 cents to Kellogg's, Box 926, Toronto. But hurry, these baking sets are going fast.
Escaping from the rocket ship Constellation, Tom Corbett and his friend Harris are betrayed by the first mate, Dawson, who captures them on the mist-shrouded plains of Venus. He is about to blast them with his ray gun when Captain Pickering, the skipper of the Constellation, suddenly appears out of the mist.
What's going on here, Mr. Dawson?
These men tried to jump ship, Captain. The pair we had in the brig, Stevenson and Harris.
Deserters, eh? On the Constellation, we shoot deserters.
That's against space law, Captain Pickering. You're supposed to turn over all captured deserters to the Solar Guard.
I told you once I don't like space lawyers. That still goes.
Let me blast them now, sir. Get rid of them once and for all.
No, Mr. Dawson, put them back aboard. I want them in irons and under double guard until we blast off.
Aye, aye, sir. Come on, you space rat. Get moving. On the double.
Wait a minute.
Move, I said.
Captain Pickering, don't you want to know how we got out of the brig?
What?
Tap your tubes and move.
Ask Dawson how we got out.
He took a bribe from us. He let us out.
He what?
Don't listen to them, Skipper.
Then how did they get out?
Harris, stand by to move. Right.
Maybe they walked through the bulkhead, eh?
Skipper, I don't know how they did it.
You're responsible for them.
Get ready. You take out Dawson. Okay.
Come on, answer me.
They're lying, Skipper. Honest they are.
God, give me that. I'll break every bone in your body.
No, Skipper, let go my arm.
Now, Harris, pile in.
Hey, Skipper, look out. You look out, Dawson. Why, you little space puffer. You missing, Captain. Oh.
Let's take care of you. Harris, are you all right?
See where you get a second, Tom. Oh.
Brother, you really plowed him under.
I waited a long time for the chance, Tom. Hey, someone's firing at us. Those are ray gun blasts.
We've been spotted by the crew.
Come on, run for it. We haven't a chance, Tom.
Yes, we have, and a good one. The Venusian mist will cover us in a second.
Hurry, over this way. Wait a minute. You're heading away from the control tower.
I know. That's where they'll expect us to go. So we'll circle around.
Good idea.
Hold it, Harris.
What's the matter?
I saw somebody just ahead there in the fog. Down, quick. Hug the ground.
He's coming this way.
Shh. Keep low.
He didn't see us. Which way now, Tom?
To the left. Don't run, though.
We're still in range.
We'll give ourselves up to the first Solar Guard we can find.
Yeah. We can duck those men from the Constellation.
Any sign of them, Captain?
Watch it. There's Dawson.
Dawson!
we do, Tom? We're cut off.
Don't lose your head. They don't know where we are. Just keep walking.
Mr. Dawson! Here, Captain. Any luck? Not yet, sir. But the men are finding out now. They'll get him. Keep your eyes peeled.
They're drawing a cordon around us, Tom. We're sunk.
We've got to slip through somehow.
Hey, wait a minute. What's that ahead? Where? That light. By Jupiter, it's the control tower. We're almost there, Harris. Keep going. Another 20 yards and we've made it. Oh, no.
There's no.
It's no use, Harris. They've got it.
With only a few yards to go.
Now take either of you, and I'll blast.
All right. We know when we're licked.
Okay. Let's have a look at you.
Hey, Tom. Tom, pipe this guy's uniform.
What? He isn't from the Constellation.
Who said I was?
You're a port guard. You're from the tower.
That's right, and that's where I'm taking you to under arrest.
You'll take us to the port commander?
This minute. Now march.
Harris, we've made it.
Aye. When you explain everything to the port commander, our troubles are over.
Well, can't you walk any faster, guard? We're in a hurry.
You bet we are.
The two people under arrest, you look mighty pleased with yourself. Well, I guess it takes all kinds to make a universe.
It sure does. And it looks like we're the lucky kind.
Don't miss the next action-packed adventure with Tom Corbett and the Space Cadets on Thursday, when the meeting with the port commander suddenly takes a sudden deadly turn, and Tom is sent back aboard the Constellation, headed for deep space. Tune in, same time, same station, for the next thrilling interplanetary adventure with Tom Corbett, Space Cadet.
Brought to you by Kellogg's Corn Flakes, the cereal that helps you have more punch till lunch.
Tom Corbett, Space Cadet, starring Frankie Thomas, also appears in the comic sections of many of Canada's leading newspapers. Look for a daily and in weekend edition. Featured in the cast are Al Markham as Astro, Jan Merlin as Roger Manning, and Edward Bryce as Captain Strong. Today's program was directed by Drex Hines. Jackson Beck speaking.
The whole day starts out better when breakfast is fun. And one way to make breakfast fun is to have a different cereal every morning. How? That's easy. Easy for Mom, too. Ask her to get Kellogg's Variety Pack. Kellogg's Variety Pack is an assortment of cereals. 10 individual-sized boxes in one handy carton. And each individual box holds exactly one generous serving of a favorite Kellogg cereal. Yes, in Kellogg's Variety, they're all favorite cereals. Kellogg's Corn Flakes, Pep, Rice Krispies, and the new favorite Kellogg's Corn Pops, to mention just 4. And each serving stays extra crisp and fresh because it's in its own individual package. So just for fun, make breakfast fun. Ask Mom to get Canada's only cereal assortment, Kellogg's Variety Pack.
Stand by for Space Cadet in 30 seconds. Kellogg's Raisin Bran has a secret. Kellogg's Raisin Bran has a secret.
Yes, Kellogg's brings you the secret of a more delicious breakfast treat. It's new, it's wonderful. It's Kellogg's Raisin Bran, both fruit and cereal, all in one box. You get plump, tender raisins dipped in honeycomb, along with delicious golden crisp bran flakes. So try the new fruit and cereal combination. Get Kellogg's Raisin Bran because
Kellogg's Raisin Bran has a secret.
And now, Kellogg's Corn Flakes, the cereal that helps you have more punch till lunch, invites you to rocket into the future with Tom Corbett, Space Cadet.
Stand by to raise ship. Blast off -5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
As roaring rockets blast off to distant planets and far-flung stars, we take you to the age of the conquest of space with Tom Corbett.
Like a giant metallic ball hanging in the vacuum of cold black space, the Venus space station swings around its mother planet in silent orbit. Inside the cavernous man-made satellite, Space Cadet Tom Corbett and his friend and unit mate Cadet Roger Manning, on a tour of special training duty, go through the routine procedure of directing a rocket ship to a landing in one of the station's massive airlocks.
Space freighter Betty Swift from Space Station Control. Hit forward braking rockets. Steady as she goes for airlock 12. And standby mooring cables. End transmission. Control tower to radar bridge. Check in.
Radar bridge eye. What do you want?
Check the angle of approach for the Betty Swift, Roger.
Way ahead of you, Space Boy. She's right on course.
Thanks. Stand by. Attention crew, airlock 12. Stand by for arrival of space freighter Betty Swift. Energize magnetic mooring lines. Contact in 90 seconds. That is all. Okay, Roger. Log her in.
Right, Tom. Say, how about grabbing a bite to eat? I'm off duty at 1100 hours.
So am I. Meet you in the mess hall in 10 minutes.
So then I told her I was coming back in 3 days. She could take it or leave it. And she took it. She'll be waiting at the gate when we get back to the academy.
Honestly, Roger, don't you ever get tired of talking about girls?
Oh, no, Tom. Space styles and spaceships. That's for me.
Well, changing that frequency setting on the radar just to talk to a girl almost got you thrown out of the academy.
Yeah, it was close, but you gotta admit it was a good idea.
If it hadn't have been for Captain Strong making Loring confess to sabotaging that space freighter, you'd be headed back to Earth with Captain Strong facing a charge of murder, the way Loring is now.
All right, Loring. Here's your food. I'll slide it through the panel in the hatch.
Hey, how about opening up Strong so I can take a little exercise? Cabin's so small I can hardly stand up.
Well, you should have thought about that when you sabotaged that freighter.
All right, save the sermon. Are you going to let me out or not?
Well, I guess it is a little cramped in there. All right. You've got 5 minutes.
5 minutes? Don't do me any favors.
And be careful, Loring.
Go on. You can put away that parallel reef, Strong, unless you're afraid of me.
Just keep walking.
You guys in the Solar Guard give me a page. Nothing but a bunch of self-righteous clowns playing soldier. What do you get out of it? Glory?
A man like you wouldn't appreciate what it means to live honorably and fight injustice.
I suppose the Solar Guard taking away my franchise for space freighting wasn't an injustice, huh?
Well, you forced them to, Loring.
What do you mean?
You made unscheduled flights in obsolete ships. You had 7 accidents.
Nothing wrong with those ships. With the pilot, Rod.
Just like you to accuse someone who can't defend himself.
Now, with Rod dead, you'll have a hard time convicting me. It was his idea to sabotage the ship.
You forget we have your testimony on record.
Yeah, but...
Keep walking, Loring.
Rocket Scout 7, J4 from Venus Space Station. Come in.
Hey, that's one of your Boy Scouts, Strong. You better see what he wants. Might need some help from the big soldier.
That's enough, Loring. Now just stay where you are. Venus Space Station from Rocket Scout 7, J4. Go ahead.
This is Corbett, sir. Just thought I'd check if everything's okay.
Everything's okay here, Corbett. Thanks for being concerned. Well, has Manning gotten into any more trouble yet?
No, sir. But there's no telling. He's worried about Astro arriving and rubbing it in about the radar.
He should be thankful that's all he's got to worry about. Astro should be joining you on the station soon.
Okay, sir. Spaceman's luck. End transmission.
End transmission.
I'll show you some spaceman's luck, Strong.
All right, get back. Get back.
You're too careless, Strong. You should never let a prisoner get too close to the control panel. The acceleration levels come out too easy, and they make good blackjacks. Now, my friend, you're going for a long ride in this Rocket Scout. By the time you wake up, you'll be missing one prisoner.
Say, when things start happening to the space cadets, they happen fast. That's why a space cadet makes sure he's ready for action right from the time he rolls out of his bunk in the morning. First thing, he heads for the mess hall and helps himself to a good, nourishing breakfast built around Kellogg's cornflakes. A space cadet knows Kellogg's cornflakes are quick energy food that they help him soak up for a quick blast-off. As Astro would say,
if you want to be a real space ace, you want to stay right in shape. And that means getting the right kind of food. Now, take breakfast, for instance. A bowl of Kellogg's cornflakes is a bowl of real, quick energy food. And when I pour them in the bowl, I know I'm going to like them. Take it from me. If you want to keep in shape, have yourself a good, nourishing breakfast every morning and build it around Kellogg's cornflakes.
Right, Astro. And fellows and girls, you'll be helping yourself to more punch till lunch. More punch till lunch. So start enjoying Kellogg's cornflakes, the favorite ready-to-eat cereal of the whole universe. And now, there's a big announcement coming later in the show about a special offer from Kellogg's cornflakes. So call Mom to the radio because she'll want to hear all about it.
It is evening, 6 hours after the last teleceiver contact between Captain Strong on the rocket scout bound for Earth and Tom Corbett at Venus Space Station. Now, unaware that Loring has escaped, leaving Captain Strong unconscious on the rocket scout, Tom and Roger Manning, wearing their spacesuits and helmets, saunter idly around the outer deck of the station, relaxing between watches.
Boy, that last watch was a long one, Roger. I thought it would never end. Say it again, Space Boy. I've looked into that radar screen so long I've got bleeps before my eyes. All I want to do now is log sack time, and plenty of it. Good idea. All right, open the airlock. Go ahead, Space Boy. I'll equalize pressure and oxygen. Okay. I'm glad to get this helmet off. I hate these fish bowls. You'd be a little uncomfortable without one. Out there in space? Yeah, just a little. Go on, open the inner airlock.
Attention all hands, emergency alert.
Hey, what's going on?
Quiet, Roger. Let's get this.
Captain Strong has just reported the escape of the Solar Guard prisoner, James Loring.
Tom, you hear that?
Amp your tubes, will you?
All Solar Guard units in space and all space stations are advised to be on the alert. It is believed he will try to reach Venus in a jet boat stolen from the rocket scout. All radar scanners are to be manned by double watch. Any unscheduled or unauthorized space flights will be reported to Solar Guard headquarters on Venus immediately. That is all.
That's enough. Come on, Roger. You're a radar technician. Let's get up to your station and start scanning.
Okay, Tom. If we don't find that creep Loring, Captain Strong's going to get it in the neck. Hey, Tom, you take over for a while, will you? Give me a chance to rest my eyes.
Sure thing, Roger. You didn't fight anything, huh?
Nope, nothing but space junk, small meteors and things. Oh, and those 3 spaceships that landed a few minutes ago.
I wonder if Astro was on any one of them.
He sure was, Tom.
Huh? Astro!
In the flesh.
Well, blast me to space dust if it isn't the old Venusian grease monkey.
Astro, are we glad to see you?
Hey, stop it. Now, cut it out. Quit it, fellas.
Wow. Some way to greet an old pal.
We've missed you.
Just a little homecoming.
Yeah, we sure did, you big ox.
Big what?
Hey, put me down. Stop squeezing me. You're killing your best friend.
Just glad to see you, Roger.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Well, what have you fellas been doing? Besides changing the radar frequency to talk to the girls back home?
Huh? How did you know?
The whole academy knows. Wait till you get back. You're in for it. Hotshot.
No, I don't want to go back.
I don't see how you're still in one piece, Raj. I thought sure Captain Strong would have cut you into little pieces for that trick. Hey, where is he anyway? Don't you know? Huh? Know what?
He's in trouble, Astro. Loring escaped.
The crater's a Luna. How did that happen? Loring slugged the skipper and beat it out of the rocket scout in a jet boat.
And if he isn't found, Captain Strong's liable to be busted.
Oh, he is in for it.
Blast it, there ought to be something we can do.
Sure.
If we were in trouble, Captain Strong wouldn't hesitate to help us.
You're right. He helped me with that radar routine.
We don't even know where Loring is.
Well, he escaped in a jet boat, and he can't get very far in that.
Well, Captain Strong said he might try to get to Venus.
Astro,
Yeah?
where would you go if all you had was a jet boat, and you wanted to hide where no one would find you?
Gee, I don't know.
Isn't there any place on that jungle-infested planet that would...
That's it, sure.
What?
The jungle. Why, I used to hunt there when I was a kid. Boy, it's plenty wild.
Good place for you.
Oh, cut it out, Roger. This is serious. Go on, Astro.
Well, the jungle's right on the equator. Stretches for thousands of miles all around the planet. I used to hitch rides on jets hauling freight and supplies down to the mining camp. And I went out into the jungle to hunt dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs? Are you kidding? They went out of style on Earth millions of years ago.
Maybe on Earth, but there are plenty of them on Venus. Dinosaurs, giant lizards, pterodactyls, everything.
Nice, friendly place.
Could a man hide there?
And how? Besides the jungle itself, there are plenty of old, worked-out mines. If Loring went there, you'll never find him unless he wants you to.
And Loring isn't coming out unless he's forced.
Well, we're not doing any good sitting here and gassing. Let's go.
No, Roger. We've got into enough trouble around here. Astro and I will take a jet boat, and if we're lucky, we can be back here before anyone misses us. How about it, Astro?
Fine by me.
Hey, you're not leaving me out of this.
You're staying, Roger. If I have to tie your legs with your arms and stuff your hands and feet in your mouth.
Why, you overgrown hunk.
What?
Okay, I'll stay. You don't have to get tough about it.
Oh, that takes care of Space Boy, Tom. So let's go.
Right. We'll find Loring if we have to turn Venus inside out.
Make sure he doesn't find you first.
If he does, it'll be a relief not seeing your ugly puss again. Let's blast, Tom.
Right behind you, Astro.
Hey, fellas.
Yeah, what now, Roger?
Nothing. Just spaceman's luck.
That's the way it happened, Manning. When I talked to Corbett on the teleceiver, Loring slipped up behind me and slugged me with an acceleration lever. When I came to, well, he'd escaped.
He was taking a chance going out in a jet boat, Captain Strong.
What did he have to lose? Unlucky he didn't try to kill me.
Will there be an investigation of his escape, sir?
Investigation?
Well, sir, Loring was in your custody, and...
It won't look very nice on my service record, but Commander Arkwright is giving me every chance to redeem myself. He made me leader of the search squadron.
You have a whole squadron searching for Loring?
Why, the entire Solar Guard is searching for him. He's a criminal, Manning, and dangerous. I'm in command of 7 rocket destroyers sweeping space between Mars and Earth.
Jumping Jupiter. And Tom and Astro just went after him in a jet boat.
They what?
Yes, sir, when we found out what's on you, so Astro and Tom blasted off in a jet boat to go looking for him in the Venusian jungle.
Why, those little idiots.
They only wanted to help you, Captain Strong.
Oh, yes, of course. I appreciate what they're trying to do and why they're doing it. But Loring is a desperate man, and he won't hesitate to kill if he has to.
Well, Tom and Astro can take care of themselves, sir.
I'm sure they can, but we've got to make sure. Get your gear, Manning. We're blasting off. We've got to find Tom and Astro before Loring does.
Well, we've been searching for nearly 2 hours, Astro, and no sign of him. Our fuel's about gone.
I guess we'd better start back. Useless to keep looking for him in this place. We'll never find him.
Well, here we go, then.
Hey, wait a minute, Tom. Look, over there.
Huh? What?
To starboard, down by that abandoned mine shaft. See, there's a shack in the...
Right beside it is a jet boat. Hang on. We're going in for a closer look. This is Loring's jet boat, all right, Astro. There's the ID number on the stabilizer, 7J4.
But now, where's Loring?
Well, I don't think he would have gone too far from the boat.
Hey, suppose he spots our boat, Tom. It'll tip him off that we're after him.
You'll find out sooner or later. Besides, I hope he does. It might scare him into blasting off in this boat. Then we don't have to chase him through the jungle. We can wait here for him.
Oh, I'd feel a lot better if I had a parallel ray gun.
We won't need it if we can surprise him. Come on.
Let's hide right in the jet boat.
Stop
Then we'll
this, honey boy.
break enemy ghost. Loring, hiding in the boat all the time.
Yeah, that's right. Getting a bang out of all your big talk about capturing me.
It isn't talk, Loring.
No, Buster, I'll freeze you.
Try it.
Astro, look out. You asked for it. Astro! Makes a real pretty statue, don't he? You want some of the same, Buster?
All right, Loring. You win. But neutralize the parallel ray. Let Astro go.
Oh, no. As a matter of fact, you're going to join him in the deep freeze. You two make nice pickings for the animal life around here. Like that one, for instance. It's a Tyrannosaurus, a real killer. And he's been prowling around here, so I guess he's hungry.
Hey, now, wait a minute.
He must have picked up your scent. All right, Buster, get set. In a few minutes, you and that man-eater are going to get real chummy.
Looks like a big, exciting adventure is coming up for the Space Cadets. And here's a big, exciting announcement for Mom. Did you call her to the radio? Swell. Mother, have you sent for your baking set? The wonderful 10-piece baking set Kellogg's is offering? It's an amazing bargain, too good to pass up. Just listen to all you get. A new kind of mixing bowl holds a generous 5 cups, 4 standard measuring spoons, 4 cookie cutters, a handy bowl scraper, and beater combined. And each piece sparkles and gleams with color. Cheery reds, sunny yellows, brilliant greens. There's such cheerful, gay colors to have around your kitchen. And wait till you see the bowl, made of a new kind of plastic that's absolutely unbreakable. You can even wash it in hottest water. The cookie cutters are different, too. They're real clever, shaped like hearts, diamonds, clubs, and spades with such keen, sharp edges. And what a bowl scraper. The curved edge makes it extra handy. And listen, all 10 pieces are yours for less than you'd pay for the bowl alone. Just send 50 cents and the tops from any 2 boxes of Kellogg's Corn Flakes to Kellogg's, Box 926, Toronto, Ontario. That's 2 Kellogg's Corn Flakes box tops and 50 cents. Send to Kellogg's, Box 926, Toronto. But hurry, send for yours today.
As the roar of the deadly Tyrannosaurus, a prehistoric monster that existed on Earth millions of years ago and still lives on Venus, roars through the jungle, Loring, the escaped criminal, raises his parallel ray and aims at Tom, who stands helplessly beside the already paralyzed body of his friend Astro.
Here he comes, Junior. Less than 100 yards away. I'm going to leave you two for him.
No, Loring, you can't. It's murder.
What do I care? So long, Buster. I'll watch the party from my jet boat upstairs. Have a good time.
Loring, wait. No, Loring!
And that takes care of both of you.
It's no use, Captain Strong. We've searched every inch of the jungle for 1,000 miles around. We've got to go back to Venusport and refuel.
Well, I'm afraid you're right, Manning. Although I hate to think of Tom and Astro alone down there with night coming on.
Yeah, with all those monsters you were telling me about. Hey, look down there. Isn't that one of them?
Mm-hmm. Certainly is. A Tyrannosaurus, the deadliest of the lot.
What in blazes, Skipper? Look, right behind the whatever you call it. A jet boat trying to blast off.
Manning, it's the boat from the rocket scout.
The one Loring took?
Yes. Hang on, we're going after it.
Too late, Skipper. Look, that monster reached up and grabbed it.
Great Jupiter. Oh, he's tearing the boat apart.
Skipper, you don't think maybe Tom and Astro were in it?
No. No, look. One man. In civilian clothes.
Then it's Loring?
It was Loring.
Oh, brother.
And there goes the monster, back into the jungle.
That was pretty awful.
Hey, wait a minute. Look down there, Manning. By that old mine shaft. Isn't that Tom?
And Astro. Yeah, I'd know that Venusian rocket head anywhere. But they're just standing there. They aren't moving. What's the matter with them?
Hang on. We're going down to find out.
Skipper, you don't know how awful it felt. Seeing your jet boat and not being able to wave or anything.
This was the first time I was ever hit with a parallel ray, and I don't ever want to go through it again.
It didn't do you any harm, Astro. You're good as new.
I don't know, Roger. I still can't believe Tom and I weren't the main course on that monster's menu.
Well, what happened here anyway, boys?
Oh, we walked ourselves right into a trap, Captain Strong. And Loring froze us and left us for that Tyrannosaurus.
But how come it got him?
He made a mistake. By freezing us, we couldn't move. Couldn't run or anything, but he moved. Ran into his jet boat. And when the monster came through the trees, well, he was attracted by the movement.
I see. And it ignored you to go after Loring.
That's it, sir.
Sure did a job on that jet boat. I hate to think of what it could have done to us.
So, it wouldn't have touched you anyway, Astro.
Oh, no?
Nah, with that tough Venusian hide of yours, you would have given him a first-class stomachache.
Don't miss the next action-packed adventure with Tom Corbett and the Space Cadets on Tuesday, when the boys are given weekend liberty and Tom is Shanghaied aboard the Deep Spacer. Tune in, same time, same station, for the next thrilling interplanetary adventure with Tom Corbett, Space Cadet. Brought to you by Kellogg's Corn Flakes, the cereal that helps you have more punch till lunch. Tom Corbett, Space Cadet, starring Frankie Thomas, also appears in the comic sections of many of Canada's leading newspapers. Look for it daily and in weekend editions. Featured in the cast are Al Markham as Astro, Jan Merlin as Roger Manning, and Edward Bryce as Captain Strong. Today's program was directed by Drex Hines. Jackson Beck speaking. Say, like to make breakfast more fun, have a different cereal every morning? Then ask Mom to get Kellogg's Variety Pack. You see, Kellogg's Variety Pack is an assortment of all favorite cereals. 10 individual-sized packages in one handy carton. With Kellogg's Variety on the table, you can pick and choose to your heart's content from such favorites as Kellogg's Corn Flakes, Pep, Rice Krispies, Kellogg's Raisin Bran, and others. Remember, each of the 10 individual packages in Kellogg's Variety Pack is a generous serving. You choose and open your own package yourself. And because each package contains exactly one bowl full, the cereals stay extra crisp and fresh. So just for fun, make breakfast fun. Ask Mom to get Kellogg's Variety Pack.